Detroit, once the heart of American manufacturing, is now shaking under President Trump's sweeping tariffs. What was promised as a revival has instead pushed the auto industry into crisis. Stellantis, GM, and Ford, the big three, face soaring costs, stalled factories, and growing layoffs. The tariffs meant to protect U.S. jobs are now hitting the very companies they were supposed to save. Stellantis has become the center of the storm. In early 2025, it posted a $2.7 billion loss, with $347 million tied directly to tariffs. Production has stalled, programs canceled, and since 2024, the company has burned through €9 billion. Shares dropped as plants in Windsor and Toluca shut down, and nearly 900 workers across Michigan and Indiana lost their jobs. CEO Antonio Filosa is pushing 10 new models, including the return of the Jeep Cherokee and a new Ram Hemi V8. But can new vehicles outrun billions in tariff damage? GM is also under pressure. It slashed its 2025 profit outlook and warned tariffs could cost up to $5 billion this year. Profits are already down $1 billion, and truck plants are running overtime just to stay afloat. Ford isn't spared either. It expects a $1.5 billion tariff hit, adding about $5,000 in extra costs to every US-built Ford EV. Plans have slowed. Prices are rising and layoffs loom. Some executives are quietly looking at production outside the US, the opposite of the tariff goal. The deeper problem: the North American supply chain is breaking apart. For decades, factories in the US, Mexico, and Canada worked as one system. Now massive duties on steel, aluminum, and cars are destroying that efficiency. Canada is taking heavy damage to its auto sector, supporting over 500,000 jobs, is struggling with higher costs. Prime Minister Mark Carney has even delayed key EV rules to keep factories alive. Globally, retaliation is growing. Canada hit back with tariffs on US cars. Europe faces 30% duties. Japan fears billion-dollar losses. And South Korea is launching bailouts. Meanwhile, China, protected by a 100% US tariff, is strengthening its global ties, while the US risks isolation. Stellantis is trying to recover with its upcoming launches and progress in Washington tariff talks. Investors briefly showed optimism, but the challenges remain huge. Billions in tariff costs, restructuring, and weakening sales in Europe.